The day is finally here. We're about to hit the road and head off to the Irish gaming market. We've got plenty of hunting lined up to do. We're going to be meeting some people for the first time, and we've got a nice little scavenger list of games that have been put together just by asking members of the Discord to recommend a few random games that aren't going to break the bank. And we're going to ask a few people on the day for maybe some recommendations or just some random bits just for the crack to see if we can find them there. So lots to look forward to. I'm going to stop talking, we're going to get in the car and we're going to head straight to the Irish gaming market, and we'll see you there. Alright, we're right at the Irish gaming market. Let's get stuck in and see what we can find. Alright, so we're doing a scavenger hunt. One of them is a SNES game recommended by Misha. We've got a load of SNES cards over here, so we're going to have a look and see if we can find a copy of Uni Rally. Let's get stuck in and see if we can find it.
So it's all I think also the colour and I think it's the region, so it's not how I think that might be Portugal or Australia or something, but it's all like here.
Right, so now look at Rewind Retro Gaming. Let's do a little lap, see if we can find any more SNES cards that anyone else is selling. Gaming Store Plus has a few SNES cards, so let's just have a look in the off chance we can find it. No joy. And so Collection Mania has some SNES cards, so let's have a look and see if we can find it here.
Hello?
Hey everyone, welcome to the Irish Game.
Oh, you have a few more, Danny. I'm doing a little
Some Famicom and some non.
Oh, okay, cool. We're looking for one in particular.
Which one?
We're looking for Uni Rally. I don't think anyone has it today. You should look. Not that one. Alright, so we're here at Northdown Retro Gaming. Can't quite get into SNES cards just yet, but we do have a Wii U game on the scavenger hunt list. We're going to have a look and see if we can get a copy of Bayonetta here. Alright, so we're at Retro Rob. These still have these SNES cards, so there are a few Wii U games. Let's see if we can find Bayonetta. How are you? Alright, so no Bayonetta on the Wii U, but it also is out on the 360, which might be a bit cheaper. So let's see if we can find it in here. Oh, there we go. There's Bayonetta on the Xbox 360. And it's fully complete as well, so we have our first game off the scavenger hunt list. Alright, so we have a couple of games on our PS2 list as well. I'm not seeing any of them, but there is one here that I have on my own personal list that I want to pick up. And that's Beyond Good and Evil. And this is a nice complete copy, so we'll pick that up as well. We've got some PS2 games here. Let's see if we can find anything from the list here. A couple of SNES cards tucked away here. I'll have a look on the off chance. No, still no Unirally. So we're just at Rewind Retro Game. We continue with the scavenger hunt. He gave me this Super Mario 3D World case. You might remember from a few episodes ago. We ended up with an extra disc and no case for this one, so that completes that game for us now. So that's another one on our Wii U collection. So class of the throw us that. Okay, so Animusha 2, does that count? We're looking for Animusha. I think that's close enough. We'll keep looking though, you never know, we might find the first one in here somewhere.
It is much work from I did too nice to consider the fact that you are the legal point of game or okay. Next one here. Can you guess this time? Thinking about the
there it is. We found Animusha. We might get two as well. Why not?
You guys are really, if you get this, this will be mostly the characters made. And you guys can get
So we have another one for the scavenger hunt, and I've been challenged to try and find FIFA 23 on the Xbox. There's a few Xbox One games here, so let's see if he has it. So just 20 here, unfortunately, but I'd be fairly confident we'll find 23 somewhere around here. There's so much good stuff here. I'm going to start shopping for myself, and if I pick up a few bits, we'll show you back in the game though. I'm so tempted by some of these guides here. You can't buy them all though.
And your guess is Arturo. Yes. It's too difficult. Are you able to get it? I did. Just you can get the sunset. You confident that you not very well. You have every single question right. Even one right in the
talk about the final. Don't you dare.
Io
The Japanese stuff is class, but I really need to avoid getting stuck into these because the last thing I need is to be collecting from their sort of line. Has to be a copy of this FIFA 23 here somewhere. Oh, look at this. There it is, Mbappe himself. Another one off the scavenger hunt list. I found it, you bollocks. There's too much nice stuff left in the ATM. Oh hey, sorry for interrupting. Hope you're enjoying the video and you're taking time to hit a like if you are. Would really appreciate it if you consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps push the videos out there for other people to see them. And make sure and leave a comment down below and let me know what games you've seen in the video that you would have picked up to your aftermarket. Anyway, I'm sorry for interrupting. Happy to hope you enjoy it. The thickness is real. I went to the ATM. There'll be a little box of shite to root through.
Just here we ran as we playing the whole in March and April. This is a story about a woman from the west of Ireland who challenged society's norms. Abby Crowley in England who was brave in the face of treachery. Down and down kings. A woman who followed the rescue. Maybe finished. Her time is now. Now please and
again, the co-host of the podcast, he's really into music. I just like that.
And we're back from the Irish gaming market. It was an absolutely class day out. Got to meet some people that I've been talking to for years that never got a chance to meet until now. And so many people come up to me that watch the channel. I just want to say I really appreciate saying that you watch the videos. It means so much to me, and it was great to meet so many of you at the gaming market. But anyway, we have a box of goodies to go through, so let's have a look at all the stuff that we picked up on the day. I'm actually going to start it out with some gifts. Some really cool people are giving me some really nice stuff for the collection, so let's have a look at that. So when I got to the market, I met up with Brian, also known as the other fella, also known as Be Kind Rewind Retro on Instagram. He actually said I could only show this stuff off if I showed his logo, so there it is. But I'm joking, of course. I've been talking to Brian for years on Instagram, and we finally get to meet up for the first time, and he gave me a few really nice bits. So a lot of this is VHS themed, but he actually very kindly got me 4 empty VHS cases. If you remember from, was it the last video? My timeline is all over the place with everything that's happened over the last few weeks, but yeah, I think it was the last video we picked up those Turtles VHS in the Jack and Jill and Artane. We got like 5 of them. One of them was in the original case, and the other 4 were kind of transplanted into these kind of big bulky rental cases. And he very kindly got me 4 blank VHS cases so that I can kind of transplant the sleeves back in, and I think they'll display really nice on the shelf like this. So really cool of them to throw me those. I'm looking forward to getting them sort of changed over into these and getting displayed around the game room somewhere. Fuck. And he also very kindly gave me a Turtles VHS from his collection. This is Return of the Technodrome. So we've got 5 of these now, so definitely have to get an old VHS player and an old TV to hook it up and just watch them old school like we would have back in the day. And the last VHS themed item, this is really cool. It's a blank tape, just a normal E180 tape, but it actually has the Extravision logo on it, so I thought that was really cool. Nice little throwback to having the game room around here. And he saw this and thought of me. It's this really cool Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages book. I've never really seen any of these type of Zelda books. Like, I do have the sort of hardback ones that kind of go into the art from the game series and explore the timeline and stuff like that. Jeez, me dropping it. But yeah, that's really cool. Whether I'll actually sit down and read it or not, I don't know. But another nice one for the shelf. I think we'll find a nice little spot in the Zelda shrine there for it. And then last but not least, this is a really cool piece that he picked up for me. It's actually something I was contemplating buying a while back. Someone was selling it off and I kind of actually forgot all about it. But really cool. Not something that I ever had back in the day. At least I don't think I did. But I had plenty of Tiger handhelds. And this is a sort of a magnifier light for the Tiger Electronic handheld games. And it's still sealed in the blister pack. So pretty cool item to have sitting around the game room. But yeah, I never had one of these from back in the day. It's from 1993, so if you use one of them, let me know if it kind of made the experience any different, if it actually really made much of a difference to the screen or not. But just really cool to have this in the original blister pack, and again, another nice little addition to hang up somewhere in the game room here. So then when we got inside, I got to meet Alistair for the first time. Alistair is someone who's been watching the videos for a while. He's in a couple of groups on Facebook that I'm in as well, where we do like the sort of draws that you'll hear me talking about, where we win kind of games and stuff like that. Actually, keep an eye for the next video because there's a nice little prize in that one. But I completely forgot. I apparently sent him a Skyward Sword disc years ago. He just commented on it in one of the videos and I just sent it off to him. I didn't want anything for it. When I see little bits and pieces like that and people want them and they're going to use them, I just send them off. But he's had this for ages waiting to give it to me to say thank you, and it's this really cool little cork seed from, I was going to say from Breath of the Wild, you could say it's from Tears of the Kingdom as well, but yeah, it's really cool. I've never seen it before. It's obviously from Japan or something like that, so I don't know if it was like part of a pre-release thing over there or whether it's just a little knick-knack that you can pick up. But really cool, and once again another really nice item to go into the Zelda shrine here. And then I got chatting to the guys at 70% Cocoa and they gave me this really cool little sticker pack. It's got a Pikachu in there and a little Wii U sticker to wish me luck on my little Wii U journey as we slowly start finding games for that console, which are really nice of them to give me this. 2 really nice people. Actually really enjoyed having a little chat with them there, and hopefully see them again soon at the next one. Alright, so I guess the next bunch of stuff to naturally look at is the stuff from the scavenger hunt list. I probably didn't do the best job of explaining what that was all about, but basically it was kind of a last minute thing. I decided to reach out to some guys in the Discord and just ask a few people to recommend a few games, maybe for 10 or 11 less, maybe a bit more, just something that wouldn't break the bank, just for a bit of fun, to have a little wander around the gaming market and see if we could find them. Now, I did put the list up somewhere along the way before I started the scavenger hunt. You probably would have had to pause it to kind of keep an eye on what was on there and what we were looking for. But let me know. I absolutely guarantee, because I know what I'm like and I'm too busy filming, I don't even see games, I guarantee there was something on that list that we never picked up that was on one of the booths somewhere. So if you did spot something on it, make sure and let me know, because I wouldn't mind going back for the crack and having a look and see how blatantly obvious it was in front of me. But we did manage to get 6 bits off the list, actually. I think I showed 5 in video and there's one more here now. So let's have a look at what we got on the scavenger hunt list first, and then we get into all the other bits and pieces that we picked up along the way. So game-wise, there were a few PS2 ones that I had on the list that I didn't see there. I think there was actually 1 or 2 I forgot to even add to the list. As I said, it was all kind of thrown together last minute. But I think one of the games that was on it, was it Lord of the Rings: The Third Age? Yeah, that was on the list, and only afterwards I was thinking I actually think I do have it, and we already have that one in the collection. I'm sure it's one that was probably there that I didn't see, but we didn't really miss out because it's one that we already have anyway. So yeah, the other games on the list, I had mentioned Bayonetta was there. It was kind of put down as one to pick up for the Wii U, or a cheaper version of it would be to get it on the 360. So I wouldn't have minded getting it for the Wii U, just to kind of keep building that little collection. Probably will still keep an eye out for it in CEX or something like that, but we ended up getting the 360 version. This was €5 at Retro Ralph. Really, really nice condition, fully complete with the manual, and a lovely disc on it as well. So it came recommended to me, so I suppose we'll have to pop it in and have a shot of it one day. I know people are actually mad for this Bayonetta series, and I've never actually played it at all, so I'm not sure. Is it kind of just... I probably mentioned before about the sort of games I like playing. I kind of like an action adventure, I kind of like a hack and slash. I don't mind sort of role-playing games that where the characters have different kind of levels and stuff like that. I don't mind that, but I'm not really a big fan of anything that's sort of turn-based. Not my kind of style. I'm sure there's people out there that love those games, but I kind of just like the whole hack at it and hope for the best sort of carry on. But I think this is like is it kind of like a Dark Souls or one of those type of things? I don't know, but I'm probably a mile off. But if you think I should be playing Bayonetta, let me know. But it does look interesting. I know a lot of people rave about the game, so we'll definitely pop it in one day and have a shot of it. So we then went on the hunt for Onimusha Warlords. Wasn't sure if I'd get it or not, so when I seen a copy of Onimusha 2, I kind of picked it up thinking, that's close enough. And then lo and behold, at the same booth, I think this is at Rewind Retro Gaming, at James's booth, and then we actually managed to pick up a copy of Onimusha Warlords after that. So it was what, €11 for the 2 games. 2 games that I have actually wanted to play for a while. Again, not sure if they're in a similar vein to Bayonetta or not, but one that came highly recommended in the Discord. So again, you'll have to let me know out of all these games I picked up what you'd recommend playing. And then the last game that we ended up picking up was this copy of FIFA 23 on the Xbox Series X. Now, I have no interest in playing this. I do not have a Series X. I actually don't have anything Xbox past the 360, so just not something I ever got into. I was on the PlayStation side of the fence, so I don't know if anyone even wants this in a giveaway. If someone wants a copy of FIFA 23, let me know. I'll just bang it out in the post to you. First come, first serve. But like I said, it was part of the scavenger hunt list, so we had to pick it up. I'm probably well overpaid at 8 as well. Actually, I should probably check and see if I can get it in trade credit for it before I give the bloody thing away. Not that that really matters, you know, it's all about the community and giving stuff back and whatever else, but I'll be giving away a trade banger on the off chance. Oh, it actually only sells for 5 in CX, so we're way overpaid for that, and only trades for 190, so I don't know. If someone wants it, let me know. Otherwise, we'll just put it in the bag of shite over there. Actually, we'll just put it in there now and leave it there. Maybe we'll do a big mass trade in CX one day and bring up all our cheap stuff and see what we can get out of it. So a few more bits off the scavenger hunt list now. Apologies if this seems a bit disjointed. The battery died on the camera, so I had to go down and get a new battery, and then I literally recorded 15 minutes worth of footage here, and when I went down to edit it, there was no audio. So the joys of YouTube, lads. If you're thinking about starting up a channel, don't do it unless you have the absolute patience of a saint, because stuff like this happens all the time. It drives me absolutely mad. But anyway, we're professional. We'll truck on. We'll get on with it. So next up on the scavenger hunt list was I wanted to get something Zelda related. I say Zelda related because I pretty much have most of the Zelda games. The only stuff I don't really have would probably be, you know, some complete in box stuff, or maybe going back to like the NES games, some Game Boy games, stuff like that. Not something I'm really nostalgic for because I never really played them back in the day, but definitely ones we will keep an eye out for and pick up someday, but didn't see any on the day anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I ended up going with this Ocarina of Time strategy guide. This is pretty cool. This is like an OG release from 1998. Wasn't really one for strategy guides back in the day. Possibly might have had 1 or 2 of them, but I did like an old Nintendo UK magazine and stuff like that. Kept them for years up in the attic. Another one of those things that just went in a cold in a skip that you wish you could go back 15 years and put do not throw out on the box, but look, that's the way it goes. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Not sure if there's a spot in the shrine for it, but we'll definitely find a spot somewhere in the game room for it. So next thing off the list you would have seen towards the end of the video is this G-Con gun. This is a Predator Logic 3, so I think I'm right in saying this is compatible with the PS1 and the Sega Saturn. I've mentioned a few times I've been meaning to pick up these old guns. Now this was only a $5, well it was probably less than a $5 because I got it off James and he gave me a really good deal on like a bundle of stuff. But it is untested, so we'll have to go ahead and just pick up an old CRT TV and hook up the PS1 or the Saturn to that and have a little shot of this. I do have a couple of games that we could play with it, but yeah, really looking forward to throwing in an old school Time Crisis and banging off a few shots of this. It's definitely something we'll have to look into investing in for the game room. And then last off the list was a few display items for the game room. So I picked up like 6 of these figures. They were €1 each. Again, this was at Ian's Boot Vintage Cheese, so he gave me a really good bundle deal on everything. I'll show you all the stuff I got off him, but we got like, yeah, 6 of these minifigures, and I got this little Xbox light up sign, which I think is pretty cool. I have a few light up signs around the place. I have a Nintendo one here and I have a PlayStation one behind me, but we didn't have anything to put in the little Xbox shelf over there, so I just picked that up for €10 and I think that makes a nice little addition to that area of the game room over there. But yeah, I got a few other bits and pieces off him, a proper official PlayStation 2 memory card and a 120 gig hard drive for the 360 because my one just comes with the bog standard 20 gigabyte one, so that's going to fill up fairly quickly when we start playing it. So I think we spent €20 all in at Ian's Boot and got some really nice items for the price, so we did pretty well there. So yeah, just round up the rest of the bits and pieces that we got. Back over in James's Boot Rerun Retro Gaming, I'd mentioned earlier that he threw me this Super Mario 3D World case absolutely free, just something he came across and he was getting ready to set up for the market, so really nice of him to hold on to that for us. So that's going to complete that one. Another game for a little Wii U set, which is pretty cool. I grabbed this Super Mario Brothers Wii manual because I've got 2 copies of this game and neither of them actually have a manual, but both have like the little poster, or was the map or something that's in there, I can't remember. But yeah, nice manual, so this will complete one of those copies. We'll probably piece together the nicest disc, manual, posters, that sort of stuff, and put a nice copy into the collection and throw the other one into the little CEX trade pile and see what we can get for that. I showed this in the video as well. This was from Retro Ralph. This was just a copy of Beyond Good and Evil, a game I've wanted to play. Well, I actually did play it. I'm pretty sure I played it on like a Dolphin emulator or something back in the day and really did enjoy it. Played probably a couple of hours of it. And I've been meaning to pick it up on a console ever since, so I just said if I see this, kind of was hoping to get it on the GameCube, but I said if I see it in the PS2 I'd pick it up because it was only €7. Don't think the GameCube version is extremely expensive. It might run 20 quid or something like that, so we probably will still eventually pick that up one day if we see it. But yeah, Beyond Good and Evil, one we're looking forward to having a shot of. And then just 2 more random games that we got. A really, really nice label on this copy of Earthworm Jim 2 on the SNES. Got this off Adam from Replay Games, but he gave me a really good deal on it, so had to pick it up. Nice little addition to the SNES shelf over there. We'll add it with all the other carts that we have. And then our last game was an OG Sonic the Hedgehog for the Master System. I've got Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on it over there, so it only seems right that we get the first one. We do like an old Sonic game, so must keep an eye out for a few more of these and get a nice little subset going on that Master System. And then last but not least, just picked up this Nintendo GameCube. Well, again, I think this was part of the deal I got at James's Boot. No discs in it. I don't actually own any loose GameCube discs. I don't really have any intention of picking them up anyway, but yeah, we got the little wallet anyway. You know yourself, we're collectors, we're hoarders, it's a sickness. We see shit like this, we just pick it up for the crack. So yeah, that's it for all the stuff that we picked up at the Irish Game America. Had a really good day. If you haven't been to either of the events, I'm sure there'll be another one down soon. Make sure you pick up a ticket. It's a great day out, great to mix with people in the community, and you see odds and ends of stuff here that you'd never pick up anywhere else, so it's well worth grabbing a ticket and going along. So yeah, that's it for this one. I know there was a little bit of a wait for it, but hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll be back again in another couple of weeks with the next game hunting video. There's going to be some class stuff in that, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on that next video. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all again soon. Cheers.